so sorry I'm a little late. I thought I posted a little later, but was meeting with a friend, and I am not at my usual place. This is actually a really awesome cafe, the cafe smoothie tea place. I can't think of the name right now. Um, and I was here with a friend, so I decided, I thought, you know what? The owner is totally cool with you doing this, has a little setup here, so we got some balloons. Anyways, we get right to this. Yeah, I'm going on a trip to Pennsylvania slash New York. It's like right on the edge, like Erie, Pennsylvania, and I will be taking a plane, and I'll be flying by myself, which is super exciting, super scary, sort of. I don't know. It's a mixture of feelings. I have flown many times. This will definitely not be my first time. So, like the experience, it's not really. Um, I am running out of words here. This is, as you know, I'm not very proficient. Like some people do live streams, but anyways, I am so excited about it. So I'll tell you a little bit about my friend. Not too much, but she is a few years younger than me, and she's getting married and I want her wedding. I'm not going to be in the wedding, which that's okay. That's fine with me. But I'll probably be just taking one suitcase as a carry-on because I do not want the extra luggage, extra money to pay to it's for 4 days. So it'll be the first Friday to Monday in March. I can't think of the dates right now, but that's what we'll be going. And I'm super excited. Like I said, um, had other experience with flying and had funny stories, and I'll be getting to that later on. But right now, this friend, I've known her since 2013. I've been in contact with her since then, pretty much on and off. But for the most part, we've been in touch. And here I find out that she has a boyfriend and she's getting married. So super excited. She met him in Colombia, and no, he's not from over there, but she was over there on a official trip. Was doing some sort of missions work sort of thing, and met him over there with some other friends. So yeah, they live in the United States. I'm not sure where state he's from, but I think that I guess I'll get the backstory of that later. I think that would be really interesting to hear how they met and all of that. So she was in a relationship with somebody else a while ago, but now this is somebody different. I think that happens sometimes. It's just life. I think later on when you fly, you need to have special ID, which I'm glad I don't need that yet. I just need my driver's license to get on the plane and all of that. So, anyways, yeah, this place where I am now. This is pretty cool, and there's so many options and all that. So, anyway, I just thought I will be sharing some video that I made. I got to actually be behind the counter, which is pretty cool, and see how the shakes are made. So it's kind of neat. It's all someone's coming in. So here's the background. That's what that's about. Do a live stream. It's fine. So anyway, they have a little dog here. It's really cute. Hey, Nini, you come here? Oh dear, that's super funny.
I don't think I'm a fun person.
No, that was one way to put it. Yeah. So, anyways, it's I'm super excited about that company trip. So, when I go, I'm gonna be staying with some friends down there. I don't know who yet exactly, but yeah. So, anyways, I hope that you still enjoy this live because I'm very good at this. Well, anyways, some other experiences I've had with flying is this one's kind of funny, and probably whoever's listening is going to chuckle. I got sick when I went to go flying to a friend's on the way back from seeing a friend in Florida, and I felt very nauseous and everything. And so the flight attendant just like, you guys go to the bathroom, and if you feel sick, whatever, you'd be okay. You should be fine. So I was there for a little while. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get sick or whatever. So then she asked me, she's like, "Is there a possibility that you could be pregnant?" And I'm like, "No, I am not." And I'm not married. I don't have a boyfriend or anything. So I was like, "Fine." So I told my friends, and they're like, "Hey, flight attendant asked me because I was sick if I was pregnant." I'm like, "Yeah, you look like you could be married, lady." It was so funny. So who knows? You might have some interesting experiences. I've talked to people, you know, being men, like that just going out or talking to people that are in the airport, whatever. Like, "Oh, I've seen men that are from Pennsylvania." I'm like, no. But yeah, you feel self-conscious. You're walking around. You're so different than everybody else, and everybody's looking at you and like, well, it's an opportunity to talk to more people and to get your name out there because they think you're totally you're a totally different sort of person with other customers coming in, whatever. I'm still gonna do this, maybe not. But anyways, I think it's an experience to talk to other people and to make new friends or just be encouragement. I think it's neat when you're in the airport and you're like, "Hey, this is super cool." And there's one time I was at the airport and there's this guy and he was playing the piano and he was doing it. He was doing it either from sheet music or he played this one piece and he did it all from his head, out of his head, like just play the piano, like not even looking at a songbook. He's out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I thought that was the coolest thing. So I asked him to play. I think it was The Entertainer. I thought that was really cool. So got the experience of somebody, I got out of my comfort zone like I'm doing right now. Everybody's coming and going through here, but I thought I'm gonna probably have that happen. But anyways, I'll probably come here more often and do this, but I'm not sure. But I think it's really neat when it's like there's something different. When there's something different that's going on around you, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna just like ignore what's going on around me and just like be an experience and a time to like, okay, guess what? This is what I'm doing. I'm making a YouTube video, so who knows? But anyways, I talked to him for a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, you're Mennonite, whatever." It's very interesting. So, also on my trip is, I'm staying with the second 4 days. I'll be staying in a hotel, staying with friends, and yeah, I'm hoping it's not too much of a hassle. I'm like, yeah, I'm there for so like it's gonna be experience. So just wondering what Philip's gonna look like. But yeah, hoping to meet up with some other friends while I'm down there. Her name is also Rachel, so I was like, oh, two Rachels get together. So I'm hoping to have some time after the wedding or whatever. I'm not really sure what that's going to look like. So before we had a volleyball game or something for youth, which I am 29, but whatever. Yeah, there you go. That's my age. So the other time that we went to a friend's wedding, I actually drove it in a fly, but since I'm in Rhode Island, it doesn't make sense to try to fly, to try to drive. Rent a car, that's expensive, so I'm doing a fly now. So I'm hoping also to do a live stream from the airport. Or at least make some videos and stuff about my trip. So check out my YouTube channel later, and I'll give you some insight on that and let you know my shorts and fun content. Yeah, I'm hoping to put up the video soon for this cafe did so where I am, and hope that it can be something that's inspirational to us YouTubers who are starting out. Or else whoever's watching it be something that's get to know more about Rhode Island. So, anyways, yeah, with my flying experience, I remember the first day I flew out, I was actually to go on a business trip to Trinidad, which I have lots of pictures from that. Not on my phone or anything. Let me look at social media and take pictures. But I went to Trinidad and that is like a different country. They still speak English. It's Spanish second language, but that was very interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna probably make another video or live stream about this experience because it's another story in itself. Yeah, I think that flying as a first be by yourself is a different experience when you've never been in an airport that's bigger than Buffalo, New York, but like Georgia airport. I got so confused, and I'm an adult with special needs, so I get a lot of input from other things around me, and I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. So like, as this random person, how do you even get on? How do you even get on this? I don't want to call it, it's on a train, but it's whatever. And then you get on to get to the end of the airport. So I was like, okay, oh, you just get on when it comes on. You don't have to go to a certain place. Like, I have no idea. I'm so used to be a certain place, and this is where you go to get there. So I'm like, okay. So I got in and like, this is kind of cool. It's like riding a subway sort of experience. But yeah, I've ridden on buses, trains, so it was very interesting to experience. It looks like the metro is the it's metro. I can't remember, but it's one of those. It's very interesting. It's very fast, and you get to the one side or the other of the airport because it's so big. Like Atlanta, Georgia airport is huge. Yeah. Another experience I had was I talked to this black man that was behind a desk I lost my ticket, so I'm like, oh great. But I had 2 hour layover, and so I went and guessed I need my ticket. I printed out, and so we were talking about head companies of all things. So it's very interesting. So you never know when you go in the airport what experience you're gonna have. You're gonna meet people from all over the world. You're gonna see. You might even see somebody that you didn't realize you're gonna see, or somebody that you know flying out. Like, oh wait a minute, where are you from? Like, or where are you going? This is crazy. Like I didn't even know you were going on a trip, so it's kind of neat. This happened. Part of the background noise. Anyways, so like, if you've never flown and you do it by yourself for the first time, and you've never flown and done it for the first time, you never experienced that because the first time I flew out, like I said, it was on business trip. So yeah, I went to Florida and then we in South Dakota with my dad, and I scared the lady. Like they're like, oh, we're not sure if the flight attendant is going to even be here. We might have to wait, and they had to call in somebody to come because the other person, I don't know, she didn't call in, or she called in sick or something, and we're like, oh my, this whole airplane is probably not going to take off because the flight attendant didn't come. So anyway, there was actually somebody, and she was very sure and happy. I'm thinking, I wish all the flight attendants were this funny, but she kept getting mixed up because she originally was going to go to another state, and she kept saying that state name over and over again, like, oops, that's the wrong name. They were like, anyways, we know where we're going. We're going to Michigan. We're going to, or Minneapolis, wherever that is. We're going to South Dakota. So that was kind of funny when she kept saying the wrong name over and over again. But yeah, flight attendants, they can have sense of humor. Like, there's funny people out there. There's people that are really enjoyable to be around. Just just have your eyes open, you'll find them. So it was here too. He's around here at the place I'm at in this live stream. Anyway, so like she kept saying over like we're gonna go to Minneapolis, and we're like no, we're not going there. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Like no, we're gonna go to Rapid City, South Dakota. Like Rapid City, South Dakota. That would be like okay. So everybody there was like, repeat after me, Rapid City. And she's like, okay, Rapid City. It was like funny. She's like, Rapid City. So it's hilarious to actually have somebody that kept like saying the wrong thing. Like, oh yeah, I've done it before. Like I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I said, oh, I agree with my dad making cakes. And the way I said he was a bake caker. So it was like Spoonerism. Oh dear. So anyway, like sometimes that you have a certain mindset that you like say the wrong thing. But anyways, I think it's kind of funny. But anyway, so like when we went that trip to South Dakota, we had bad weather and we had to wait to go to. We went from Buffalo, New York to LaGuardia, New York City. You're thinking I'm still in New York. I did not leave. I've been flying all day. So. But yeah, at the airport all day, whatever. And so then we went from like the next morning, our flight was like 6 o'clock. We had to be there at 6 a.m. We were able to get there. We had a taxi. We went from my dad and I went to from the hotel, and then we went to the airport, and thankfully we were able to get on the plane and make it to my brother's wedding with like a little less than 2 hours of time to get ready for his wedding. It's like crazy. So I'm really glad I booked that flight with how I did, because I have no idea what it would look like if it was any different. But that's kind of my experience with flying. I feel like it's a learning experience like anything else is, like learning how to do live streams. Anyways, yeah, I think that we can learn from each other. So if you do live streams or if you do other content, let me know in the comments. I would like to know what you do and like what you like to watch. So, anyways, see you around. Bye.